Hello everyone and welcome to episode 6 of our Let's Play series. How are you doing? How's life? Did you miss me? I know, I missed you too. But I do have a news for you. Did you know that we can craft a lectern and I did not have to spend 2 or 3 episodes trying to find a village which has a librarian so that I can steal a lectern? Shocking, right? No, I went to the wiki and it said that lecterns can only be found in villages. And I did not scroll lower than that. So that's the only information I have. We cannot craft them, we just go to villages. So what is the plan for today? The plan for today is to convert this ugly birch forest into sticks or chests, or basically anything that doesn't look birchy. I hate birch. No, but seriously, I think we should have a maintenance episode or something. I don't know what to call it. Anyway, we have a sugarcane farm, it's incomplete, I have garbage everywhere, we need to clear it up. I have the storage for the mob farm over here, which looks like this. It's horrible. I do have a wheat farm. We made it like on episode 2 or 3, but that's basically what I made and it's still there and we need to expand it and make it functional. And we also need to make some quality of life improvements. If there were extra time, then we focus on a big project. We'll see how it goes. You know, I just realized that birch is very ugly, but it's so easy to chop down. So I don't mind doing that again. So this is the map of our world and we're gonna change a few stuff. I'm not gonna change the mob farm because for that I'm going to need prismarine, so that's gonna have to wait, but the rest we can do something about it. Let's start with the sugarcane farm. The curve of the roof is fine because if I curve it more then it will look unrealistic, and we are going to go with dark oak, with bricks and hardened clay. And I think we're going to go with red hardened clay because this looks very bad. Anyway, I also wanted to see how granite looks next to bricks, but no, I hate granite. Anyway, for the roof I also wanted to make some sort of braces, and I cannot get up there. Yes, and for that I need slabs. Alright guys, it took me a while and it's finally finished. Well, it's not technically finished because there are a few points that I would prefer to change. For instance, the bricks on the roof, they are ugly. And if we had access to prismarine, I would have preferred to use dark prismarine for them, because I think the bluish greenish color, I think it's cyan color, would look very nice with this. Even the columns over here, if we switch them, I think this will get a huge facelift. Also, it looks very plain and we need to add details to the wall, but I think that's something that we will do in the future. I also planted some sugarcane here so that it looks like we are actually growing sugarcane, because you know, here inside you won't see anything. Anyway, I also made a silo, and inside, well, there's basically just a chain of hoppers and chests like this. It looks very ugly, and this is why we have a facade. And then we can access the inventory using these barrels. And that's basically it. I'm relatively happy with it. It just needs a small facelift, which I can do later on. From a distance, it's not that bad. Also, I might change the middle roof, because it's just a plain roof and it looks weird. This wall needs a facelift. Yes, that looks much better. I think it looks slightly more decent now. Anyway, we need to do something else. I think we have spent enough time on this and we can figure out the details later on. My problem is, whenever I do a small project, I end up with garbage. Look. We have garbage here, we have garbage here, we have garbage here, we have garbage here, and here, and here. There's garbage everywhere. And I need to sleep. So you guys get the idea. We are going to need a space for bulk storage, and I was thinking of doing it next to a mountain, because if I do it next to a mountain, I should be able to hide the hoppers, the chests, the water flows, and everything. And this is the candidate I have in mind because it's fairly close to the base. You can see the beacon over there, the mob farm is over there, and I think it's wide enough as well. It's not in the perfect location though, I need to clear up a lot of land. I'll do that, then I'll be right back. Deforestation is an actual crisis. You should be aware of that. It has been a while later and I have cleaned up the area, I have flattened the land, and I even went to the end and repaired all of my tools. So we are good to go in order to start making our silo, which is also called bulk storage, mass storage, I don't know. Anyway, it's basically just a chain of hoppers and chests going into each other, and you can just store massive amounts of a single items inside them. You can stack up as much as you want, and you can have like, I don't know, 50,000 resources of one type inside one of these chains. And this is what we are going to make in order to store cobblestone, stone, sand, gravel, and so on and so forth. So in order to make it look pretty, people also put redstone lamps like this so that they will know which chests are full, and by reading a comparator signal from a chest, they can light up one of these lamps and they will know that, hey, this chest is full, this chest is full, this chest is full, and it looks nice, right? Normally you would have a facade like this in front of that chain of hoppers and chests, which looks really ugly, in order to cover that and also cover the redstone. The problem that I have with the designs online is that if you put a chest here, you cannot open it because you have a redstone lamp here. So what they normally do is that they put the chest like here. And I don't like that. Sometimes it's actually even worse. They put the chest here and they replace this one with a stair so that they can open it, and it's off-sided and it's very ugly. But we're in 1.14 and we have barrels, so we are going to use a barrel, right? It will look neater and hopefully much more clean, I hope. The problem with redstone is that we cannot power one of these lamps directly without powering the other ones, because, for instance, if I put a redstone dust here, all of these guys will lit up, and that's a no-go for a silo, because imagine if the bottom chest is full, then 3 of them will lit up, and that's not the best. Also, we should be very careful not to power any of the hoppers, because if you power a hopper and if I put something inside, you can see that this hopper is deactive. So we should not use redstone dust that much, and I think if we just power these side ones, we should be fine. So if I take a comparator from you and just add a repeater and add something to you, this one will lit up. And we can do the same, I guess, here. I think you can read the comparator signal through a block, so if we put a comparator here and also lock you, will you work? Yeah, 2 of them are lit up. That's basically what we're gonna do. So I was like, why does this have to be 3 by 4? Because we can make it 3 by 3, because theoretically we can just read the comparator signal from the chest and it just goes into the side block. And for the next year I just have to do this and put another comparator here and the chest will go here, right? Yeah. Okay, we will make it 3 by 3, and I think I'm going to make 9 of them. I hope there's enough space. I might have slightly underestimated how much resources this thing is going to need and how much time it's going to take, because you have to hold shift all the time, and because you're going in a zigzaggy pattern, you're playing with chests, hoppers, comparators, and so on. So yeah, it took a while, but we have 9 silos. Each of them will have 10 double chests. That's almost 37,000 items, if I'm not mistaken. That is good. And we are using 90 of these redstone lamps, 180 chests, 99 hoppers, and 90 comparators. But it's done. We just have to make the water flow, the filtering system, and then it's done. It's finally complete. Well, it's not complete because I still need to work on decorations and try to make this place look nice, but function-wise it's complete and it's working, and that makes me very happy. I even brought some garbage to try and test if we lose items, if filters work okay, if I didn't mess up the water flow or something, and everything works fine. It's very good. I wanted to make an shulker box unloading station here so that we bring the garbage with shulker boxes and that will do it automatically for us, and I was like, that's too complicated. Let's just use, I don't know, 2 input chests. They drop items into a water flow, which comes here, goes there, goes up, and goes into the filtering system. The problem is I actually used 2 input chests because I thought that will speed up things, but now the problem was that the filters could not keep up with the input, so items were getting lost. So I had to make sure that the water goes on a loop so that if items are not picked up on the first round, they will have a second, third, or fourth chance. That's the only change I actually make. And also this filter is for diorite, which goes into lava, because I don't like it. It looks horrible. Anyway, let's try to bring more garbage because I want to see at least one light. It's been a while later and I've been cleaning up the world and gathering all the garbage and putting them inside these chests. It actually works really good. Look, that was the clock and this is how fast the items are going into the water flow. And if we go up, nothing is clogging up, nothing is going wrong, and I'm very happy with that. Endermite, hi. And yes, diorite goes here, and sometimes the items have to go for another round, but it only happened once when I saw it. It's functioning, I'm happy. I'm flying away because I forgot to sleep during the night and there was a creeper right where I was supposed to start working and I just wanted him to despawn. Yes, he despawned, very good. He was on my wheat farm. I love my wheat farm. Anyway, what is the next plan? Well, I did find the Guardian Temple in the ocean. Of course in the ocean, it can't be in the savannah. Yes, I did find the Guardian Temple and I want to clear it out. The only problem is I have garbage food and that does not give me enough saturation to be able to fight guardians with thorns. So we need a better food source. I cannot finish the wheat farm because I don't have enough gold to make enough powered rails. So I was thinking of making a cow farm. And I think we're going to make it here. We just make the basics and then later on we design a barn for it. I think this is a good location, right? Yeah. Obviously later on I want to be able to separate the beef from the leather, so this hopper is for the filtering system, but in any case we are going to start with one hopper and then we need some built-in blocks around it like this. And then we are going to need a dispenser, I guess, which goes here. Then we put a button here and we put a bucket of water inside so that it would dispense that bucket of water. And then we just need to build around it for, I think 2 blocks would be sufficient, right? Believe it or not, the only thing that this system is missing is actual cows, which I have to go and find. But the way it works is very simple. We're going to have cows on top of this hopper and we need to feed them so that they will have babies. In order to feed them easier, we have this dispenser so that we will have water in there, they will float, and we are also going to put some fences on top so that they will not be able to escape. They will be down here. And whenever we have 25 cows in the pen, the entity cramming thingy will kick in and start killing the cows. Luckily, it will start killing the adults and not the children, which is a very good thing. I'm all for that. And we would be able to gather some loot inside the hoppers down there. And I'm thinking of having 3 pens like this so that we will have a production of steak. And the only thing I have to do actually is to just go and find some cows. And we get to use our wheat farm. It's very cool. Yes, I found a cow. Okay, good. Follow me. There isn't any holes, right? Okay. It's going to take some time. I'll be right back. This is literally the worst part. Go in. Come on. You want to go in? Please. Please. He's not going in. Go in, you jerk. Yes, he's in. I think he's in. He's not in. Yes, he's in. Okay, we need another guy. Maybe I should help him a little bit by making a small platform. Move. Yes, okay, he's in. We have to, and that's enough. And we just put the fence posts so that they will not be able to escape when we have water inside. So you guys get the idea. We are going to have 2 more pens so that we will have at least a good and steady production of beef, because cows take a very long time to grow. And well, I will do that off camera, and I also want to go to do some speed mining because well, I used a lot of iron in order to make the hoppers and I don't have enough gold. So I'll see you in a bit. Normally when I go mining I dig at Y level 12, which is this one, and lava pools are less common and it's easier to dodge them. But last time I went speed mining I realized that maybe Y11 makes much more sense, because I had a feeling I'm getting more diamonds. I could be wrong, so we are gonna try it. But for me, diamonds are not actually that important. The important thing is iron and gold for now, because we don't have any other methods of producing them. And if I dig at Y level 11, that one we would have missed, I think. I ran into a small problem while mining. I have 3 pickaxes which I use. 2 of them are fortune, 1 of them is silk touch, and well, I'm losing them very fast and I have to go to the end and repair them all the time. So I was wondering if I can combine a few pickaxes that we looted and try to make, I don't know, 2 more pickaxes, 1 of them silk touch, 1 of them fortune, so that I have more backup pickaxes. Also, I found a fire aspect book and we're going to upgrade our sword and maybe also our bow. Let me gather some stuff. I'll be right back. Give me awesome enchantments. Fortune 2. Okay, that's not that bad. And Unbreaking 3. Efficiency 4, very good. And Unbreaking 3 again. Holy. Okay. Thank you. Well, that was easy. I lost all of my experience, but you know. I did manage to make a fortune pickaxe, a silk touch pickaxe, and now we have 5 pickaxes, which is very good, and I need to repair 2 of them. I also gathered some books so that I can enchant an elytra, so that we will have a backup. I almost fell into lava, and I'm like, we need backups, because I'm not very careful. Alright guys, I've been mining for the past 3.5 hours and we are filthy rich. Look, I'm so happy with this. I did not spend the entire 3.5 hours here. I found a cave which led into a mine shaft which led into another cave system, so yeah, I spent maybe 1.5 hours here. I did not mine the diamond ores because I made an observation and I only found 1 vein of diamond ores, which I would not have spotted if I was digging at Y level 12. And I prefer to mine at Y level 12 because here you have lava everywhere and you have to get rid of them. If you are mining at Y level 12, you're technically above them and it's much easier. Anyway, I'll mine the diamonds and I'll be right back. If I did not miss anything, we also have almost 2 stacks of diamonds. Very good. Alright guys, here's the deal. I thought since we have a decent amount of decent food, we might as well go and try to clear out a guardian temple, which I think I saw to the north. I am carrying a lot of potions with me, like strength, water breathing, instant health and night vision. I'm carrying some building blocks, a lot of milk, and also I'm carrying the beacon as well as the conduit, because I think we can just place it down. I just wanted to make sure I don't die, because I have a lot of faith in myself. Hi. Anyway, the only thing that I forgot to bring is torches, and I do have coal. We need sticks. Yes, I have found it again. That is really good. And luckily there's a stupid little island over there. So we can sleep and set our spawn. I did set up my spawn and I'm thinking of setting up the beacon just on top of the guardian temple so that we can have, I don't know, resistance and maybe regeneration. That should help. Right? We need some building blocks. I would imagine that this is the part where it gets really scary and I wish I had some slime blocks or something so that I can cover myself. But yeah, once we set up the beacon we should be fine. I think. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. He hit me. This is literally the worst place that you can set up a beacon because they hit you all the time. He gives you mining fatigue all the time, and if I misplace something, we're screwed. I do have milk, but I kind of need that once we're inside. First part of the plan is done, so we can have resistance and regeneration. Yeah, that's good. If I remember everything correctly, there should be 3 Elder Guardians. One of them is there, the other one is there, and the last one is just under our feet. So, we're gonna go down, drink the milk, break through, and kill him. Awesome plan, right? Drink the milk, go in, go in. Yes, we are in. And he's here. Where's my sword? Go away, go, die, die, please die, please die. How many hits does he take? Okay, okay, I'm almost dead, I'm almost dead. Where's my health? Where's my health? Okay, we're safe. We are safe. We just need to get rid of these guys. That was slightly stressful. Let's get rid of the other 2. Please die. Yes, he's dead. Okay. In hindsight, I should have brought better armor. I'm just saying. With an elite rod, this is so difficult. It's so dark. And the last guy. Yes. Well, I already made a conduit, and I think it has to be surrounded by a maximum of 42 prismarine blocks. And I've seen it in a picture, and apparently this is how you set it up. And we just have to remove him. So we have conduit effects somewhere. Oh yeah, conduit power. Very good. I set up shop here and I'm thinking of trying to find the sponge rooms. So I'll be back very shortly. Alright guys, now that we have cleared out the temple, we should be able to start draining the water, removing all the blocks and making the prep work in order to make a guardian farm and have all the prismarine that we will ever want. That makes me very happy. Of course, I will mine all the dark prismarine from here in order to use it in our world. Anyway, I think it's also a good time to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Till the next one, bye bye.